Hello dear lovely audience, welcome back to another reality TV new recap. Everyone, I know y'all have been waiting for this. Thank you guys so much for your patience. News recently came out that Loughlin has split from her husband of nearly 28 years, Massimo Giannulli. Since then, the actress could be seen with another man during an outing in Hollywood. Notably, this took place only a few hours before the split had been announced. The man is also someone Loughlin has some history with. Loughlin was married to fashion designer Massimo Giannulli from 1997 to 2025. As an actress, Loughlin is arguably best known for playing Rebecca Donaldson Katsoukalis, also known as Aunt Becky, on Full House. She later reprised the character on the Netflix series, Fuller House. She is also known for playing Abigail Stanton on When Calls the Heart. In 1997, Loughlin married fashion designer Massimo Giannulli. The couple shared two daughters, Isabella Rose and Olivia Jade. Speaking with Page 6, a representative for Loughlin announced that she and Giannulli had split. As they shared, Lori and Massimo are living apart now. There are no legal proceedings underway. As the publication noted, a few hours before the announcement was made, the actress could be seen out with another man. This was Canadian actor James Tupper, who was previously in a relationship with the late Anne Heche. The two could be seen enjoying dinner at the Bird Streets Club in West Hollywood on Wednesday evening. The two shared an affectionate hug while waiting for a valet to bring in their vehicles. Loughlin and Tupper have a bit of history together, even starring in a few films together. Loughlin was seen wearing jeans and a black blazer with pointy-toed pumps. She also paired the look with a matching black handbag. Tupper also wore dark jeans and a matching jacket. He could be seen walking Loughlin to a vehicle before she stepped in. A representative for Loughlin confirmed to the outlet, Lori and James have worked together and are old friends. Notably, Loughlin and Tupper appeared in the films A Christmas Blessing and Fall into Winter together. As an actor, Tupper is also known for his roles in shows like Men in Trees, Revenge, and Big Little Lies. He had been in a relationship with Heche from 2007 to 2018. He and Heche, who passed away in 2022, shared a son, Atlas Heche Tupper. Prior to this, he was married to Kate Mayfield from 2001 to 2006. In 2019, Loughlin and Giannulli were arrested for a college bribery scandal dubbed the Varsity Blues Scandal by the media. This famously caused Loughlin to spend 2 months in jail. Prior to her marriage to Giannulli, the actress was married to Michael Burns from 1989 to 1996. Have you been following this story? What is your reaction? Did you see Loughlin and Tupper's films? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news. The whispers had been circulating through Hollywood's rumor mills for days. Then, like a thunderbolt, confirmation came. After nearly 28 years of marriage, Lori Loughlin and her husband Massimo Giannulli are formally separating. But just one evening before the public announcement, the cameras captured a moment that stoked speculation. Lori, arms wrapped around another man, sharing what looked like an emotional embrace outside a West Hollywood restaurant. A night of dinner, a hug, and questions. On October 1st, under the soft wash of streetlights in West Hollywood, Lori Loughlin and actor James Tupper dined at the Bird Streets Club. They sat in close conversation over dinner, occasionally leaning in, exchanging low words. When the meal ended, the pair emerged into night air. Patrons, staff, and a few paparazzi watched as they lingered outside the valet line. It was there that Lori and Tupper shared an intimate embrace, a hug that seemed warm, lingering, and emotionally loaded. Lori, clad in wide-leg jeans and a black blazer, looked composed, if somewhat pensive. Tupper, in dark jeans and a jacket over crisp white shirt, guided her toward cars, offered a protective presence. Observers noted the embrace was not a perfunctory hug, but one with an undertone of comfort, as if more than casual friendship was in play. Timing is everything. The day before the split. The timing could not have been more provocative. The very next day, the world learned Lori and Massimo had separated. Their publicist confirmed the pair were living apart and taking a break, with no legal divorce proceedings underway yet. To many onlookers, the embrace looked like a signal. Perhaps the seeds of change had already taken root, and the hug was a bridge between two chapters. Or perhaps it was simply two longtime friends leaning on each other in a moment of personal crisis. Tupper and Lori had worked closely together on several projects, and their shared history is no secret in entertainment circles. Reps and denials. Just friends. Within hours, Lori's representatives moved quickly to quell rumors. They stated that Lori and James are longtime friends, collaborators who've shared prior screen time. The hug, they emphasized, was not romantic, just a moment of support between two people who have known each other in the industry. Similarly, Tupper's side declined to confirm anything beyond friendship and longtime acquaintance. No public statements have been made to suggest a romantic affair. Still, deserting the wedding ring, Lori was seen later out without it, and the optics of that hug have fanned the speculation flame. The backstory, cracks and pressures. To fully grasp the emotional gravity of the moment, one must consider the pressures the couple has felt in recent years. The notorious college admissions bribery scandal in 2019 threw Lori and Massimo into the eye of a public storm. They pleaded guilty in 2020. Lori served 2 months, Massimo 5. Their reputations took a blow. Their marriage had to endure both legal and social consequences. After the scandal, attempts were made at rebuilding projects, public statements of regret, and a more cautious media presence followed. But rumor has it that the strain ran deep. Insider reports claim Lori and Massimo had already been living apart for some time before the public found out. Their Hidden Hills estate was listed earlier in 2025 for $16.5 million, fueling speculation of an imminent separation. Their 2 daughters, Olivia Jade and Isabella Rose, already grown, provide fewer structural ties than children might have in a marriage's earlier phases. Viewed in light of this context, the embrace might represent more than a cuddle. It could be a hinge moment, a small emotional key turning internal door locks. The public's gaze and social media reaction. The internet rarely lets a moment like this rest. Within hours of the hug going viral, theories ran wild. Some fans decried the timing as a media stunt. Others defended Lori, saying that after years of private strain, she deserves emotional support, friend or no friend. Some saw it as confirmation. Yes, it was always breaking, one comment read. A few joked, referencing the hug as classic Aunt Becky move, or the plot twist nobody saw coming. Even the nerdy puns emerged. In forums and comment threads, one user summarized, "She was seen hugging another man the night before she announced her split. That's not coincidence." Others pushed back, reminding, "Her representative says they're old friends." Let's not read romance in every hug. What it could mean, and what it might not. There are several plausible interpretations of that embrace. None is confirmed, all remain speculation. Emotional support in crisis. If Lori was processing the impending break, she might have leaned on a trusted friend for comfort. Not all hugs are signs of romance. Foreshadowing of companionship. Some might view that moment as the beginning of a post-marriage chapter, perhaps with someone new, though that's purely speculative. Misinterpreted moment. It may have been overdramatic optics amplified by paparazzi angles, shadows, and the glare of tabloids. A public relations move. Critics might see it as a maneuver to soften the narrative, show Lori as connected, open, relatable. Yet it's critical to stress. Neither Lori nor James has acknowledged a romantic relationship, and their reps insist on friendship. The media narrative is powerful, but it doesn't always equal truth. What comes next? Separation's untold path. As Lori and Massimo navigate separation, this moment will likely be replayed in gossip columns. But the long arc of any breakup involves unseen private grief, negotiation, and reinvention.